Are you tired of being the backup plan? Of being contacted only when everything else fails or when someone needs a favor? Listen carefully. It's not bad luck. It's a design flaw in your personal value that you're making right now. If you don't change this today, you'll spend the rest of your life living in other people's shadow. Stay, because I'm going to teach you how to radically flip the board. And pay attention. The third secret I'm about to reveal is the one nobody dares to tell you, but it's the only thing that separates leaders from those who beg for attention. Let's start with the painful truth, the one you don't want to admit when you look in the mirror. If you're always available, you're not valuable, you're convenient. Period. Human psychology is primitive and cruel. What is abundant is ignored. What is hard to obtain is desired. Your training people put you at the bottom of their list every time you reply to a message in seconds or every time you say yes to a plan you don't even feel like doing. Have you ever wondered why the person who ignores you seems to have everyone chasing after them? It's not magic. It's that their time is valuable. To stop being the second option, you need to apply the law of scarcity in your own life starting this very moment. It's not about playing immature mind games. It's about your time being genuinely limited because you have a more important mission than waiting for a message. If someone reaches out to you at the last minute, the answer isn't, "Sure, I'll be there." The answer is silence or firm, "I can't, I have plans." Even if your plan is just staring at a wall or working on yourself, the moment you take back control of your schedule, you reclaim your status. The world doesn't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you negotiate. And right now, you're negotiating at clearance price. But be careful, because this is where most people make a fatal mistake and end up alone and bitter. Disappearing isn't enough. If you vanish and have nothing to offer, they'll simply forget you. You have to be magnetic when you show up. Have you ever felt that, even when you speak, no one truly listens? It's because you become white noise. You're predictable. To be the absolute priority, your presence has to make an impact. This is where the concept of perceived high value comes in. Stop asking for permission to exist. Stop apologizing for having an opinion. People who are a priority don't give endless explanations for why they do what they do. They simply do it and let everyone else adapt. Now, open your eyes wide, because we're about to enter the dark zone. There's an advanced psychological technique I call the broken mirror. It's what turns someone from the friendly friend into the indispensable figure. But before I explain it, you need to understand something that's going to sting. Your excessive kindness is your greatest weakness. Being too nice isn't a virtue. It's a sign of fear of abandonment. People can smell desperation from miles away, and nothing kills desire and respect faster than someone desperate to please. So, how do you apply the broken mirror? Stop reflecting other people's needs and start projecting your own. Break that mirror. Be the source, not the reflection. Start saying what you think, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Start proposing instead of just agreeing. People respect someone they can clash with 1,000 times more than someone who bends like a reed to fit in. Respect is the fuel priority. Without respect, you will never, ever be number one. We're reaching the point of no return. I promise you the most powerful secret to change this today, and it's something that requires a courage few possess. It's the power of withdrawal. Here's the secret. You have to be willing to lose everything in order to gain everything. Learn to walk away from places, conversations, and relationships where you're not celebrated, only tolerated. It's that simple and that terrifying. If you keep begging for attention in circles that ignore you, you're signing a contract that says you're worth nothing. The exact moment you have the strength to get up from the table, gather your things, and not look back, your perceived value skyrockets to infinity. People only start valuing you when they understand that your absence is a real and permanent possibility. Don't settle for anyone's leftovers. You weren't born to be the second course plate for someone who doesn't even know what they want. Be your own priority. Build a personal empire so interesting that people feel privileged to get 5 minutes of your time. When you see yourself as a prize, the rest of the world has no choice but to start buying into that idea. Put this into practice today. Not tomorrow, not Monday. Today. Swap that yes for a no. Stop chasing those who don't seek you, and channel all that energy you waste on others into becoming the most formidable version of yourself. Do you want to know the first sign that this is working, and how to handle the resistance from those who will try to pull you back down to their level? I'll reveal it in the next video. Click here right now if you're ready to stop being invisible. Don't let them ignore you again. Your new life begins the moment you decide you've had enough. See you on the inside.